Good evening. It's time for Live in Tallahassee. Tonight on the show, we're going inside the brand new Savor Restaurant, the newest restaurant in Tallahassee. Just opened. Also, later tonight, don't miss it, we'll have scenes from the FSU homecoming festivities, including the homecoming parade, the FSU alumni breakfast, and the big victory over Wake Forest. Later in the show, you don't want to miss as we check in with Cat Fest in Railroad Square, and Charlie Ward and Audra Pittman are back to talk football and some other interesting topics. All that right now on Live in Tallahassee.
It's time for Live in Tallahassee, the region's #1 source for entertainment news. Live in Tallahassee is brought to you by Fasig Brooks, North Florida Women's Care, Tallahassee Community College, and Leon County Government.
Good evening and welcome to another episode of Live in Tallahassee. Our guest host today and our What's New feature, it's all together. It's Drew McLeod, and we are at the brand new Savor Restaurant. And if you've been around this city for a while, you know this guy right next to me. Drew, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I have been around a while, haven't I?
That's a good intro, right?
Yeah.
We are so thrilled to be here. Drew, you are a restaurant veteran in this town, and now here we are opening up a brand new place.
Yeah, we're excited. This is something that I didn't really expect to do, but circumstances lent themselves to doing it, and my wife and I decided to come together and take advantage of the opportunity.
Unbelievable. Later in the show, you're going to give us a little more information about it, but in general, what are we looking at? What are people going to enjoy at the new Savor Restaurant downtown?
It has kind of an eclectic, chic feel. We wanted it to be about community, about nice sitting areas, a place where people felt welcome.
I know it's opening week here, Drew. You're very busy, so we're going to get into the show, and if you have a moment, if you come back in a few minutes, we'll talk about the restaurant and all the good stuff.
That'd be great.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, let's jump into it, folks, with some quick shots first, because it's homecoming at Florida State University. We are going to start with our friends at the FSU Alumni Association. Check this out, folks. A capacity crowd on hand. We're going to the beautiful Alumni Center on Tennessee Street. You can see the crowd here. Everybody for this breakfast here to recognize graduates of Florida State University who have gone on to do great things. They are called Grads Made Good, and they were inducted here. Lots of awards given out. Check this out. Mart Hill got the Sliger Award for all the great accomplishments she has had. In addition, Dr. Sandra Barker, Dr. Joanne Graff, Nancy McKay, and Jean Stearns all received their Grad Made Good Award for the great things that they have done. If you want to find out anything more about these folks, make sure you check them out. Go to the Alumni Association website or Facebook page and learn more about the great things they have done. The award for distinguished writing went to Diane Roberts. A big congratulations to the Alumni Association, a great, great organization in town. If you are not a member of the FSU Alumni Association, you should join. This event, the Grads Made Good Breakfast, always one of the great events. And speaking of great events, you are looking at one of the biggest and one of the best. Everybody loves this one. This is the FSU Homecoming Parade. And check out the scene here on College Avenue, just steps away from Westcott Hall. Screen. We had lots of county and city elected officials, all of our favorites. One of the favorite moments in every parade is the great floats put on by the Greek organizations. The fraternities, the sororities, all did their part this year, decorating their floats and sending them down College Avenue. Lots of enthusiasm, lots of spirit. You can see lining the streets just fans, FSU fans, local residents, everybody to see this festivity. This is one of the first events of the homecoming weekend happening at 2. One of the groups you always see in the parade is the Homecoming Court. As they come down the street, the Homecoming Court in the parade. Later that night, the King and Queen were announced at Powwow. That was a great event as well. So congratulations again, folks. This one is also, by the way, put on by your FSU Alumni Association, and another great moment in FSU history. The big event of the weekend was obviously the big victory over Wake Forest in the homecoming game inside Doak Campbell Stadium. Dallas Cotton was there with the report.
All right, in the middle of it all, I'm here in the crowd on the field. We're about to start FSU versus Wake Forest homecoming game. This has been a weekend of a ton of homecoming events, getting everybody geared up, all the alumni, all of the past students here, getting them geared up for this game right here. And we're gonna take you through it all. To the homecoming parade, and we're gonna take you and show you what the alumni marching chiefs are doing here today on the field. It's gonna be an awesome segment. We're gonna show you everything that FSU has to offer during homecoming.
This is my first time returning after, I'm not gonna mention number of years. I graduated from here and decided this year I'm gonna join the team and go Noles. Well, the new coach, the new season, the new year, the new everything, and we are aiming for the win, and that's all we can do, right?
I've just been a fan. I've been a fan all my life. I'm the one who sat there and got her to go to FSU. We got married, and man, I tell you what, I've been through the Bobby Bowden, I've been through the good, I've been through the bad. Right now we're at a hump right now, and we can turn this thing around. We're going to turn it around. Everybody believes in Coach Taggart. I believe in Coach Taggart, and Coach Taggart, he's trying to get what he can put together. I'm excited for our season, and I tell you what, man, it's FSU all the way. Ain't nothing goes but FSU, baby.
Go Noles!
Let's go Noles!
All right, so here we are in the Champions Club now with one of Florida State's biggest Seminole fans, Alex Michelson. And how many times have you been in the Champions Club?
This is my first time.
This is his first time. So we're going to follow him around, and we're going to see how much he loves the Champions Club and everything that it has to offer. Go Noles.
My name is Michael T. Staten. I am the executive director of these Marching Chiefs alumni. I've been in the position now 5 years. Today is our 49th anniversary as the Marching Chiefs alumni. It's a normal pregame tradition. We come out before the Marching Chiefs. We'll come out, we play with them, we do the Star Spangled Banner, we play Garnet Gold, we get off the field.
Some of the great moments from Homecoming 2018 at Florida State University. Our crew had a great time. We all had a great time. And hopefully you saw your friends and neighbors and other folks in that story. All right, folks, when we come back, Drew McLeod's back with us. We're going to talk more about the story, but just after this commercial break, stay tuned. Audra Pittman, Charlie Ward, talk football and all sorts of other things.
At Budget Blinds, we're in business to frame the light, the day, and the night. So we give you an exclusive combination of high style, expert service, our no surprises pricing, and our no questions asked warranty. We believe that everyone, at every budget, deserves style and service. Isn't that a beautiful place to be?
Find me somebody who doesn't say me too. I don't know her. I haven't met her.
What do you tell women when they call you and they've been harassed in the workplace and they are scared to say something? What do you tell the women?
The way I can relate to a lot of women is by letting them know if you've been through it, there's a good chance I have or someone I know has. So first of all, you're not in this by yourself. So that's the first thing, is to normalize it and to instill some faith and some hope. And I like to tell women, you know, if I can do this, you can do this. And I've dealt with this, and this is how I've handled it. And I like to explain it like gathering stones. You know, you don't throw the first one you get. You gather them. You evaluate your position. You are methodical. You're deliberate about what you do. And if you go to an attorney who understands you, who listens to you rather than talk to you about what you need to do, they can help you put together a plan.
25 years ago, Charlie Ward brought home the Heisman and a national championship. This year, Live in Tallahassee helps celebrate that anniversary with special segments of Chalk Talk with Charlie.
Welcome back to Chalk Talk with Charlie Ward. Charlie, in just a couple of minutes, we're going to call your former offensive coordinator, Brad Scott. What's Brad up to these days?
Well, he's an assistant athletic director at Clemson.
Clemson? We're going to see that game in a couple of days. But for now, let's talk about homecoming. Charlie, you were a parade marshal. Tell us about that experience.
It was a good experience.
It's a good experience,
yes,
yeah.
I enjoyed getting an opportunity to walk in the parade.
Okay.
I was in front of the president.
Wow, Thrasher. You got to, okay.
And so he was throwing out footballs. I was just waving.
Wait, this doesn't even sound right. Okay. I mean, was his technique right? Was he hitting everything? I mean, what was it?
I mean, when he was throwing the footballs, there were people jumping off the building.
Oh, okay. So,
I don't know if he was off target or what.
But they're trying to get him. Okay, well, maybe you can work with him next time on some techniques and things like that. Other exciting things about homecoming. We had a game and we had a victory. Okay, another victory for the books. There were some awesome plays, though, during homecoming. I think it helps the viewers and the fans kind of see where this team is going. Can you tell us any of the pivotal moments that happened during that homecoming game?
Well, we were down 10 points early, and it didn't look like they were prepared or ready to play after a bye week. But what I did see was they started to play the way we expect Seminole football to be played. They played great, had great execution, and the offensive line did a much better job on Saturday of run blocking, and so Cam was able to, gain like 98 yards, which was something different.
Now, what do you think was different about this time? I mean, he got 98 yards. He was pulled out. What happened there?
Just one play specifically that I can say. There was a 3rd and 3. It was maybe in the second quarter or so, and it was a critical down because we needed to continue to move. We were down. And on that 3rd and 3, the blocking was okay, but you saw an explosion that I wasn't getting stopped on these 3 yards.
Yeah.
These 3 yards. And so that's the way he ran all day. And not just him, but all the guys played at exceptional level from offensive standpoint and defense.
All right, friends, as promised, we're bringing a special guest on the show. This is Charlie Ward's former offensive coordinator, who now happens to be at Clemson.
Yes.
This is a big deal.
We're excited to have Coach Scott.
All right. Well, Coach Scott, thank you so much for joining us. The first question we want to talk about, though, is let's go back to 92. Do you remember 92 coaching the FSU team in Death Valley? Tell us about some of those memories, if you have some.
You guys are really testing me here, taking me all the way back to 1992. But I do remember that game because I remember that new little quarterback we had, a guy named Charlie Ward. That was maybe our second game of the year, I think, maybe something pretty early in the season. And, Clemson was rocking up here. It was a sold-out stadium, and, this was a big showdown game, from the very beginning. And so it was a heck of a game, and I do remember, it being close. I think we had a tight game. Maybe Clemson was ahead going into the last, couple minutes, Charlie, and
that is correct.
Kind of took a drive right down the field and a little 2-minute offense, and FSU scored with just maybe seconds to go, and came back and won the game. But it was a hard-fought game and just one of many great games, since then as well in this series.
Well, I definitely remember that game because that was the game that I had 4 interceptions.
Well, I wasn't going to bring that up, Charlie.
But I just wanted to make sure so you understood and knew that's the reason why the game was close. What are your thoughts as far as what you think about the game that's coming up on Saturday?
I think it's going to be a heck of a game. I just think Coach Taggart there has done a good job of holding this team together, and then, boy, they refocus now. They're going to be something. They got a chance to really finish strong this year. Hopefully not this week.
Well, we hope so. But I look forward to seeing you on Saturday, and you guys travel safely.
Well, Charlie, thank you. And it's always great to talk with you and you guys, and just so many special memories that I have from my years there, and you're a big part of that, and all the teams that we had through those years, and we appreciate that, and thanks for all you mean to college football in the past and in the present. So continue best wishes to you and Audra and the show, and maybe we'll see you guys down there Saturday afternoon.
Thank you so much, Coach. We appreciate you joining us.
All right. Have a good day.
You too. Right. Well, Charlie, again, it's been such a good time talking with you about past games, looking forward to future games. Look forward to more of these shows and these Chalk Talks.
All right, thank you.
All right. We'll be back with more right after this break.
For more than 40 years, Brian Barnard's Flooring America has been making a difference. What sets us apart? A dedicated full-time installation and service manager, ensuring your job is perfect. A knowledgeable sales staff offering the area's best styles and selections with more than 20,000 square feet of showroom.
With strong ties to our community, Brian Barnard's Flooring America makes customer service a priority every day for every customer. Brian Barnard's Flooring America.
We're friends and friends.
Live in Tallahassee, back on the air now. Segment 3 in just a moment. We're going to take you to some more stories around Tallahassee, but I want to spend some more time here, Drew, with you in your brand new place. Live in Tallahassee is committed to covering the new things that happen here, the beautiful, great things that make our city great. So when something new happens, and this is opening week, hey, cameras are here, we're ready to go. So let's tell us again about some of the features now of this place and what's going to make it unique.
Well, we do have a private dining room, so for groups of 12 or so, we're able to kind of put them a little secluded and let them do their thing.
Love it.
Quaint and intimate seating. We really changed the design to accommodate a more intimate setting. We took the walls up. We added all new lighting. In fact, we didn't want to kind of get too pricey. We didn't want to scare people off. We have entrees for $19. The highest end is around $40. But obviously, our sweet spot is to be able to make sure that anybody could really come. If it's a special occasion, great. If it's a date night, great. But you should be able to eat here real comfortably all the time. We have a great wine list. We're starting out with 25 bins by the glass. We'll be adding another 25 bins.
It's a great place, and we'll be checking in here regularly. All right, Drew McLeod, Savor Downtown. Check it out. All right, folks, time for another story. And Live in Tallahassee sponsored this one. This one's an awesome one. Take a look at this year's Cat Fest.
Hey, I'm Courtney Lauren with Live in Tallahassee, and we're here at Cat Fest 2018. It is a local music fest paired with a cat adoption. We have Meow or Never and Black Cats and Old Dogs. You can come out, adopt a cat, or sign up for fostering, as well as check out some awesome local bands on like 5 different stages all day and all night. It's a pretty awesome event. They have it every single year. So if you missed out this year, come check it out next year.
So we just bring kitties and get adopted out and hopefully get them all good homes. So this right here is like the queen of all adoptions. We might get 1 or 2 at the pet store, but we try to get here because we know we get most of them adopted here. And there's probably 160 cats we have.
Well, we're here to adopt a cat. You've got art, you've got music, you've got cats. It's not much more you need.
Yeah, right? I am so excited. This is everything I ever wanted and didn't know I needed.
I'm Tyler Denning, sing in the band Taller Trees. We just got done playing a set here at Proof Brewing Company, and gorgeous weather. There's cats everywhere. It's a great vibe out here today. The sun's shining. It's the first day of fall, it feels like. Cat Family Records doing a great thing here in Tallahassee.
Just a beautiful representation of the city coming together.
So we're wrapping up Cat Fest here today with Scott Bell, one of the organizers of Cat Fest 2018. So Scott, tell us a little bit about what happened today.
So today we had 80 local acts. We had, I think, 6 or 7 pet adoption agencies. Lots of dogs, lots of cats were adopted. Come next year, it's a lot of fun. People are super about the cause. You know, I think all the music's been great. So yeah, positive attitudes all around. So it's been great.
North Florida Women's Care offers the highest quality services for obstetrical and gynecological patients. We are a group practice of caring, industry-leading providers. We have the highest quality ultrasound equipment in Tallahassee. You can call or reach us online 24/7 at the patient portal for appointments, test results, billing, or to send a secure message to our nursing staff. North Florida Women's Care delivers the care you deserve and the trust you expect.
Leon County reminds you disasters can happen at any time. Are you prepared? Get a Leon County Disaster Survival Guide and learn how to be prepared for hurricanes and other disasters. It's filled with information on how to prepare, act, and recover. Get yours today at any Leon County library or community center. Before a storm hits, be sure to download the new Leon County Citizens Connect app for weather updates and critical disaster services. The Citizens Connect app, available on the Apple Store and Google Play.
I'm Jessica Duncan with FunForTallyKids.com, and these are your upcoming family events. Attention Tallahassee kiddos! The residents and staff of Tapestry Lakeshore are hosting an evening to remember this Friday night. Put on your masks, capes, and robes, grab your buckets and bags, and go join them as they venture through Tapestry in search of yummy treats up for grabs. This event is free and open to the public from 4 to 6 p.m. Bannerman Crossing's Northtown Get Down is taking place this Friday from 5:30 to 10 p.m. with plenty of vendors, food, drinks, live music by Highway 85, DJ, and lots of kid-friendly activities for the entire family. City of Tallahassee Parks, Recreation, and Neighborhood Affairs Department and and Tallahassee Symphony Orchestra present Halloween Symphony Spooktacular this Friday night at Cascades Park. Orchestra will be dressed for the occasion, and they hope the audience, no matter the age, will be decked out too. Expect to hear Halloween hits such as the theme from Pirates of the Caribbean, theme from Ghostbusters, and Michael Jackson's Thriller. The FSU Flying High Circus puts on a Halloween-themed show each October. All students, as well as the community, are invited to attend this fun and spooky, yet family-friendly production of zombies breaking into dance and skeletons flying through the air. Do not miss this one-of-a-kind performance that is sure to be a thriller this weekend. This Saturday, families can participate in the Run ELC Race for Readiness. This 5th annual 5K race and 1 mile fun run is on Saturday at Tom Brown Park. Halloween costumes are encouraged, and all proceeds will go to the Early Learning Coalition of the Big Bend. This Saturday, parents can drop your kids off at Firefly Pottery from 10 to noon for some spooky rock painting with a local artist. Let Firefly get creative with your kids while parents enjoy some alone time. Be sure to RSVP to the event at funfortallykids.com or fireflypotterystudios.com. Tapestry Walden invites kid heroes with special needs and their sidekick siblings for a sensory and allergy-friendly Halloween party this Monday at 5:30. They are proud to partner with their friends at Hang Tough Foundation to make this Halloween the best ever. You will spend the evening trick-or-treating with the residents, enjoying yummy gluten-free and sugar-free treats, and doing fun, not-too-spooky crafts. Find the link to RSVP on funfortallykids.com or Tapestry Walden's Facebook page. Wednesday is Halloween, and there will be a ton of trick-or-treating events around town that day. Be sure to check out the list of all the spooky fun on funfortallykids.com. That's it for this week's highlighted upcoming family events. Be sure to visit funfortallykids.com for the complete calendar of family-friendly events and activities. I'm Jessica Duncan, and I'll see you back here next week with more fun around Tallahassee.
Jessica Duncan with your upcoming events. Thanks so much. That's just some of the upcoming events, folks. We have so much happening this weekend. As you know, the big game this weekend, we're going to need all the support possible. We need to pack Doak Campbell Stadium. We need a large, loud crowd as the Clemson Tigers come into town and take on our Seminoles. But I have a good feeling about it. I think things are going to go very well. So that's going to wrap it up, folks, for this week's episode of Live in Tallahassee. I do want to take a moment to make sure I say I was not in town last week. I missed the show. I want to send out a great big thank you to all of the first responders, all of our government officials, all of the people who are helping in the recovery efforts following Hurricane Michael. The devastation has just been incredible. Even here in our home city, Tallahassee, lots of damage, but we've cleaned it up and we will clean up more and we will rebuild. This is a strong, resilient neighborhood with strong, resilient people. So to everybody who has made it through here and come through on the other end now as we start the rebuilding effort, Live in Tallahassee will be here to celebrate those great moments with you, with our community, to make sure that we bring back all the great things that we're known for. So stay tuned for that and stay tuned for a whole lot more as we wrap up this great year on Live in Tallahassee. For everybody, the entire team, this is Joel Silver saying thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week.
Thanks for tuning in to Live in Tallahassee this evening. Make sure to follow us on Facebook and join us next Thursday night, 7 p.m., right here on Fox 49. On behalf of Silver Digital Media, this is your announcer, John Summers speaking. Good night, everybody.